Hello and welcome to another quick demo video with KingTech Coding Clinic once again. So in this demo video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how this amazing and powerful online voting system works. This is a kind of system that is built using PHP. You can use this to manage online voting without any problem, without any stress. Very, very powerful. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through step by step how the system works. So to start with, I'll have to log in as an admin. So let me just log in as an admin and then my password here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to click on sign in and then quickly I'm logging. So this is the dashboard. So for now, everything is 000. Number of positions, none. Number of candidates, none. Total voters, none. And then voters voted to, none. So to start with, what you need to do is, so far with this, the first thing is to check what kind of election are you conducting. So you click on election title. So from there you caption your election title. Let's say UCC. Okay, it's a 2024 SRC election. Okay, let's put it that way. UCC 2024 SRC election. So we just click on save and there we go. So we have our election title. So the next thing we are going to get is what sorry, the various positions. Okay, so to get the positions, we click on this, and here you click on this add button to add your position. So click on this, and then let's say position, let me start, let's say president. Let me go for president, and then the maximum position number of votes, you should be at least, that is once. You vote for one, and then that is once, not twice. And then in some cases, some people go for twice, maybe vote for two people at the same time or whatever. So now we go with one, click on save, and then we have one position, that is the presidency. So we add another one, and then that is the, let's say, vice president, also let's say to be voted for, also one. And then let's go for the third one, maybe let's say women commissioner, and then maximum vote is also one. And also let's add the last one and say secretary. Okay, and also the maximum vote should be one at least. There we go. So now the next thing we are going to do is to quickly grab the various candidates. Okay, so now that we have the what's the name, the position, so now we need a candidate. So you click on candidates and then we go, we have them here. So to start with, click on add new, and here you would have to get their name. So I'll start with maybe John Doe. Sorry, okay, John, then the last name is Doe. Okay, there we go. And then the position, let's say president, and then I would want to grab the image. So with this, let me go for the images on the, okay, it's here. So let me just assume that this is okay. I have some other images somewhere. Let me grab those ones and use them. Let me quickly go to let's say this. There we go. There we go. There we go. So let me quickly grab an image like this and say that is John Doe. And what I'm going to do is let's say the platform, let's say I can say PRES, that is presidency for short. Okay, so I'll just click on save. There we go. So in this case, the platform, if we have maybe some slogans that the candidate uses, you can add, you can just indicate that at the platform session. So let me go for another one that is for also standing for presidency. Let's say Musa Yaya. Okay, let's say Musa Yaya, and then the position is also president. And then let me grab the photo for him. So let me go for this one, and there we go. So let's say, let me just say press as well. Okay, whatever. So click on save. So we have the second candidate. So we click on add new, and then now we go for the women commissioner. So let's go for, let's say Vosa. Okay, so we have this name, really like the name. And then the position is women commissioner. Then the file, go grab this image. Okay, let's grab this one here, then click on this, then WC for short as a platform. Let's click on save. And we have, let's go for another one for the women commissioner. Okay, it's a Susie Williams. Okay, Williams, there we go. And then Women Commissioner file, and also let's quickly grab this one here, or probably let's say this one here. Okay, that is okay. Then we click on this, and then WC2 as a platform, then click on save. So I think this is okay for demo sake, okay, for demonstration sake. So now we have our candidates now. Everything is now set. So now we need to register our voters. Okay, if it is a school kind of election, just as we've captioned it, SRC election for UCC or whatever, you will have to register your voters. Okay, those who are going to vote, they need to have their ID and password to log in so that they can vote. So how do we capture that? So to do that, we go for this voters, click on this. So what we need to do is to click on new, and then we add the person's name. Let's say Kamal, and then let's say Dean as the name, and then the password. I'm going to use this one, and then let me grab, if you prefer, you can just go for their picture. Okay, if you want to use their let's say their admission numbers, okay, as their password as well, you can equally do that. Okay, you can use the admission numbers as their password, so that one as well, you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave their image. I don't need it, I don't want to capture that, but if you prefer, you can do that. You can just grab the image of the candidate so that once the person logs in, they'll be able to see themselves as they are the one. So what I'm going to do is to click on save. So once I click on save, the ID will be generated. So this is the person's ID. Okay, this is Kamal Dean's ID. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a file, test file on the desktop here, and then let me just in most cases, what I prefer doing is this. You go for an Excel sheet here. Okay, Excel sheet, let's say voters, just name it voters. Okay, so voters, so we can say the name of the voter, then we can have the ID, and then the password. Okay, sorry, let's just cancel this out, and here should be the password, p-word. Okay, password. There we go. So I normally prefer doing this, so let me just get this one here. So let me just select this, let me just quickly get this, center this, and then let me just get it some yellow color here. There we go. So the name is, let me just use Kamal Dean as the first voter, then the ID. So what I'm going to do is let me just expand this one a bit. So ID, so let me clear this one, ID. So I'm going to copy the ID, Kamal Dean's ID. So I'm going to copy this and then keep it here. Okay, so there we go. I'll just keep it here, and then the password, I'm going to just keep the password as well here, like this, something like this. There we go. So I'll go and register the next person. Let's say, let me add new. Okay, Ali Hafsa, the password as well. I'm going to use the same password for almost all of them, it doesn't matter, or I can just make it different one. Let's see, there we go. So let me just grab a picture for her. Let me just use this one, a girl. So this, then open up, then I click on save, Ali Hafsa. So we will have the ID. Let me click. Okay, the ID is generated here, so just copy the ID. Let's come to our Excel sheet. So let's give it Ali Hafsa. There we go, and then the ID is pasted here, and then the password is this ABC. There we go. So 2 candidates at least is okay for me. It's just a demonstration. Okay, so you can capture as many as you wish. Okay, so that is that. So now the reason I'm using this Excel is this. What's going to happen is once you are done capturing all the registered voters here, you can broadcast an SMS for them. Okay, you can add their phone numbers and then broadcast SMS for them, so they'll be able to have their IDs and then the passwords as SMS, and even add the link to the platform. Okay, so something like this, you can just add their phone numbers here. Let's say a phone number. Okay, something like this, and then you can say just a URL here, URL or the link for the voting. So you can broadcast SMS. So here their contact numbers are going to be here, and this as well. Okay, so the URL is going to be here, that URL for the voting. So once you broadcast the message, they will have their ID, their password, and then the URL. So they click on the URL. What they need to do is just to copy their ID, paste, enter their password, log in, and vote. Very simple. They receive SMS and do that. Okay, so if you want to broadcast SMS, we've already recorded a video on how to send bulk messages. You can check the link in the video description. You'll be able to grab that video so I can use that for this particular purpose. So let me save this one. So now I'm done. So now that I've just registered 2 voters for demonstration sake, let's quickly go and open a new tab to vote. All right, so now to vote, what I'm going to do is this. With the first person, I'm going to vote on the PC, and then the second person, I'm going to vote on the mobile device for you to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Microsoft Edge. I'm going to open this, and then let me just go and say online voting. So hit this, and then the first person is going to be, that is the Kamaldeen. So I'm going to copy the ID here. I know the password. What I'm going to do is to come here, then paste the ID, then password 123, then just log in. So with this, Kamaldeen will be able, so you can see this is the profile here, Kamaldeen and other stuffs. Okay, so you can click on this, you'll be able to see that. So perfect. So now let's say I want to go for John Doe, and then the Women Commissioner, let me go for Joyce Lane. So I can preview my vote and then see everything. Once I'm okay, I'll then come and just submit. So after submission, I can only view my ballot, but I can vote again. So let's log out and try logging in again. Okay, so this 1, 2, 3, then log in. So you can only view your ballot, you can't vote again. Okay, so that is that. So now let's just switch to my mobile phone and let me show you how I'm going to vote on my mobile device as well for the second person, and that happens to be this person. So now let's switch to the mobile device. All right, so here I am on my mobile device. So what I'm going to do is to tap on this and just enter the link that is online voting. So I'll just click on this to open it. So what I'm going to say is, you can see it's saying I've already voted because I've already logged in with this same person. So what I'm going to do is to log out and then log in with the second person. So now let me just check the second person's details, the login and password. Let me just enter the ID. So okay, let me just clear this. So ID is something like 5386, and then the password I have this. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and click on sign in. So the second person, that is the who is that? Let me just check the profile. That is Hafsa, right? Yeah, so she's the one. So she hasn't voted yet. So what I'm going to do is to vote for her. So let's just say she is going for, let's see, this person, and then that is Musa Yaya, and then who else with the WC? She's going for, let's say, Vosa Joyce Lane. Let's go for her as well. And once she's done, she can preview her vote, so she'll be able to see those she chose. So you can see that the president, she went for Musa Yaya, and then the vice president, the women commissioner, Vosa Joyce Lane. So you can close this and quickly go ahead and submit your vote. So you click on submit, and there you go, vote is submitted. So she can't vote again, she can only go ahead and view her ballot. So you can close this and let's log out. So if she logs out and even try logging in again, let me just try logging her again and let's see. So far we have 5386. There we go, and then the password we have ABC. There we go. So let's sign in and see. So there we go. So she can't vote again, she can only view her ballot. So that is how simple it is to vote using this powerful system. So now let's switch to our dashboard and see our vote count and the summary. All right, so now we are back. We can now view our dashboard to see how it looks like. So we close this and then quickly let's go to dashboard now. So with the dashboard, we can see we have number of positions, that is 4, number of candidates 4, total voters 2, and then voted, those who have just voted, the same number voted. So you can see we have the summary count here, vote tally. We have the presidency, that is 1-1, that is a draw. And we also have the women commissioner, that is with the vice president and secretary, we didn't capture data on that, so that is skipped. So you can be there when we come to the women commissioner, you can see that we have this Williams, and we also have Joyce Lynn leading by 2 votes. So that is how it's going to look like. So as they keep voting, this will be the dashboard is going to be updating. So once the voting is completely done, what you're going to do is to go ahead and click on print, and you'll be able to print the summary vote. So you can see with the president, we have John Doe having 1 vote, Yaya Musa also having 1 vote. The vice presidency is skipped. When we come to the women commissioner, Vosa Joyce Lynn having 2 votes, William Susie 0. we come to the secretary also is skipped because we didn't capture data on that. So that is how simple it is to vote using this powerful and amazing voting management system. So basically that is that. So you can quickly go ahead and reset the system, prepare for another vote. Okay, so how do we do that? You can just come to the various let's say the various candidates. You can go ahead and just delete them. You can just delete them. You don't need to just come here and delete everything. You come to vote, you can reset the vote. Okay, let's say you want to start the voting process, you can just reset. When you click on reset, what's going to happen is this: everything will now come back to 0. When you go to the dashboard, the vote test is now 0. Those who have voted, meaning those who have voted, is no more counted again. So when they log in, they can vote again. That is what it means. So right now, if we should go ahead and log in again, even though we voted but it has been cleared due to some maybe anomalies or whatever, so they can still log in and vote again. For instance, let me show you something. Now that I've just cleared this, so now if I come back here, let me just refresh here. Let's look at something. So now I've just refreshed and you can see that it's open for voting again, meaning the person can go, that is Kamaldeen, can go ahead and vote. Okay, so that because we just reset the vote, meaning we want to start afresh. So that is how we reset and start afresh. If you would want to clear the candidates, then those ones we come here and just, like I said, just delete them. Positions as well, you delete them from here, and then vote, you can reset the vote, and then election title, you can equally change the election title from here. So basically that is how the system works. So like I said, we have the full package of the system with detailed video tutorials that shows you how to set it up and host it, being it online or maybe on a local server, and manage within your school's environment and run your elections without any problem, without any stress. If you want the full package, we have the link in the video description. You can just click, you go to our product store and just do the purchase. You can contact us directly and have everything up and running without any problems, without any stress. So basically that is how this amazing system works. So thank you so much for watching. So to log out, you can just click here and go ahead and just sign out. And once you sign out, everything is done, and there we go. So basically that is that. Again, in our package, we also captured detailed video tutorials showing you step by step how you can broadcast SMS, okay, to the various voters with their ID, the link to the vote, and then their passwords. So what they need to do is just to open the SMS, copy, just tap on the link to open the link, copy their ID, paste it, enter the password, log in and vote. Okay, so we did that using Excel. Okay, we've already demonstrated, we have already recorded a video showing you how to send bulk SMS. So that was the same strategy we use here. So with this, you can just copy the link of the platform like this. Okay, this is the admin section. So let me just open new one. Let's say online voting. So there we go. So I'll just copy this link here, copy this link here. What we are going to do is to paste it here, and then we broadcast a message. Now we've captured that as well in our package. So when you purchase the system, we are going to guide you step by step how you can do all that. We also demonstrated how you can do walk-in voting, where maybe schools that are not allowed, students are not allowed to use mobile devices. Okay, so there you do walk-in voting, where you can just host it locally. Maybe the school has a Wi-Fi, okay, so you can host it locally, connect the various laptops, set them up. Students just move to the various laptops and vote using their maybe index numbers, and then they are generated IDs or whatsoever, just to vote. And then we have everything populated on the dashboard. You can even project the dashboard as the voting is going on. You see live counts of the voting process. That is, if you wish to do that, we will demonstrate, show you step by step how you can do all that. Okay, so we have all those things populated in the package. So it is as simple as that. Now you can check the link in the video description and be able to capture all those things, and then you can go ahead and manage your vote from anywhere without any problem, without any stress. So basically that is that. And also finally, when it comes to hosting, I also recommend you going for Hostinger, because I have the link in the video description which gives you 20% discount. Okay, so you can check the link in the video description, you grab Hostinger. It is very easy to use. It has a very clean, that is H panel, which you can follow to be able to host multiple websites, okay, without any issue. So as you can see, I have my primary domain is what KingTech.com, and I don't have to buy new domain again to host this kind of system, because it's something that is temporary. So I just created a subdomain, and that is what onlinevoting.kingtechcodingclinic.com. So that is one advantage of that. Okay, so you can check the link and get 20% discount, and basically that is that. So if you want the system, you can check the link as well. We have it on the product store. You grab it and make good use of it. Thank you so much, and see you.